first down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. That's complete to Sharp. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well. And I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process. And that was step 1. And he's hoping on the road to glory.
On 2nd and 11 now. Manning. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, this defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Manning. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Manning. Steps away to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now it's Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs and Saints expected to possibly be the two to slug it out for the NFC South title in 2022. The Saints have had the Bucs number pretty much since the arrival of Tom Brady, at least in the regular season. They're 4-0 against Tampa Bay the last 2 seasons in the regular season. But remember, when Tampa won the Super Bowl, they did defeat New Orleans en route to that title. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful, find your playmakers and give them the football. Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Saints had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Manning indeed going for it on 4. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now a play fake. Manning. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Saints 0. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Play action. Manning. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here comes the Saints punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. The first down carry here for Charles. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2nd and 13. Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Charles. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They run it. It's Charles. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Darren Waller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Saints nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw is Manning. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Murray. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vita Vea in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On play action, it's Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. Looking deep downfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.